Well, well, well. A stream on a Saturday? That's wild. Good morning, everybody. It is 5 p.m. Welcome back to another jovial live stream where I produce things live for you and just for you. I'm doing this all for you, my friends. I'm putting a lot of effort into my... That's a lie. I don't put that much effort into my streams. Oh, well. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I might be a little bit tired. That's because I took the fastest power nap in the world. Because I had to take some groceries. Buy some groceries, and then I just came back, and I only had like an hour to prepare. So I was like, you know what? Postpone the stream 15 minutes. 30-minute power nap because, bro, my battery is just, it was dead. It was dead. It was draining. What the hell was that? My phone has like a very special like essentials button place stuff thing. I don't know. It's AI powered. I don't need it. I have Obsidian and Notion, and it's like showing me, hey, you can do this. And no, get out of my sight. If I can rip this one button off that phone or turn it off entirely, that will be appreciated, but I don't have that option, I guess. So yeah, did the stream just die for a moment? Wait, did this... Wait, I can hear. No, it didn't die. It didn't die. Okay, that was weird. No, because I was buffering for a moment. Okay, no, it's still running. It is still running. We're fine. Great, amazing, splendid, awesome. Anyhow, so yeah, so today's stream was supposed to be the end of the month talk stream where I recap what happened and talk about my feelings. But the problem was that on Friday I actually had a rehearsal with the vocalist, and it just wasn't possible. It just wasn't possible to stream after or before, so I had to postpone it to today, right? So this is gonna be both a semi-talk stream, but also a production stream, right? Because what the hell? But it just buffered again. What is going on? YouTube, are you okay, or is that my internet? I don't know. It sometimes does buffer, but oh well. So yeah, the reason why I still wanted to do the stream is because last time I had to cancel the stream because I didn't feel that well. Yeah, I want to like get this Sherwood remix done, or at the very least get a bit more progress on it. So yeah, did it just die again? What is going on? But I don't think it's my connection because I could do a normal speed test as well. Hang on. I think it's my I put like a plugin on my Stream Deck to like immediately do a speed test and show me the results. But it might be inaccurate, so I'm just gonna do that straight on my browser. Let's see if it's all right. No, download is completely fine. Okay. Download is completely fine. Although the important aspect is upload. Ah, okay, yeah. My upload is not that great, it seems. Yeah, we're at like 3 megabytes. Okay, so it makes sense that it's buffering ever so slightly. Okay, I'll just keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. I mean, who knows why it's doing that for the record, but yeah. Yeah, see. Yeah, it's buffering a little bit. Let's see if that stabilizes. I'm just gonna type that in the chat because it's a little bit, because yeah, it's lagging quite a bit. It should hopefully stabilize a little bit later down the line. I am streaming at a time where everyone is using internet, so it could be that. That's what. Am I actually dropping frames? The answer is no. Okay. So yeah, anyhow, I hope this doesn't completely destroy the stream. But anyhow, so Violent? What? Violet, hello. Opal, hello. Craze, hello. Yes. Yeah, it's buffering a little bit. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, just did that again. God, this is not great, isn't it? But like, why is that happening? That's the thing that I don't understand. The internet connection. And there is, yeah. As well. I just skipped forward. Just gonna hit speed test, just see if that works. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. I just completely skipped everything, right? This does happen if something's going on with the connection. Yeah, it tries to compensate by just like increasing the latency. Now it's good. I think it... Yeah, it seems to be going back to normal. I think now it seems to be going back to normal. Are we back? Are we back, or is it over? What is my connection saying, by the way? That is fine. Okay, I think it's fine now. It's not buffering. I can load it at a higher quality. Okay. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it does happen. But okay, where was I? Right. Vocalist rehearsal was on a Friday. I had to move it to Saturday. This Saturday. Smooth stream activated. Fantastic. Yeah. So yeah. Saturday was supposed to be like the, you know, I talk about what happened this month stream, but we're gonna also have to turn that into a production stream. So yeah. So before I start with production, what happened this month? So yeah, the first thing was the Gravity remix, right? Very happy that I was able to finish that just in time for February. Because, you know, I'm very famously known for not releasing a lot of music, and I do want to change that. At the very least for like the beginning of the year, all right? At the very least I want to like pump out a couple tracks at the beginning of the year, and then second half 2026, who knows what's gonna happen. So yeah, Anyhow. Hexateron redeemed a automatonk, but I don't have an automatonk. And I don't have a channel alert, so that's just not gonna work. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not Paul. I know that everyone's here because Paul is currently on a train going to Madrid, right? To watch a show without me, by the way. Such an asshole. Didn't even invite me. I'm joking, of course, but so yeah, now I have to kind of fill in the gaps. But yeah. Opal appearance. Yes, Opal is also here. Opal is also here. It's fantastic. It's great. Oh man, I really should have bought a ticket to go to yeah, Spain Dubs. The thing is, they had like Spac Heady, and the thing is, I didn't buy a ticket for Code Pandorum, and I didn't buy a ticket for Spac Heady because I'm not that interested in their music. But looking at the footage from the Code Pandorum set and, well, in general, the gig, right, where Paul was present, it looked fun as hell, right? Even if that type of dubstep is not my cup of tea, it still looked fun as hell, and yeah, I kind of regret not going there. And then I wanted to go to the Spac Heady gig, right, because Paul's going there as well, and the moment I go to Intradium, which is like the website where they sell the tickets, it was all sold out. Buddha. It was all sold out. My chance to go to Spain Dubs was gone. So, yeah, lesson learned. The moment they announce like the next show, which is probably going to be in summer, I think, immediately buy a ticket. Immediately buy a ticket, and I swear, if Paul isn't there, I'm going to die, because honestly, I don't really go to like shows or parties alone per se, because I have crippling social anxiety. I can't just like be there alone and enjoy the party. I think I would just die out of anxiety, and I wouldn't really know much about what to do in the party if I don't know anybody there. So yeah. Both of you guys are in the Schengen zone. How hard could it be? But it's not hard. I could fly to Spain on a whim if I wanted to, but I don't have a ticket to go to the show, right? It's not a show, it's a gig. What's the difference, right? A show is just a bigger gig, right? So yeah, someone get this man a ticket. I mean, I don't think that I think it's a bit too late because I need to go there by plane. If I was a little bit closer and I could go like on a train, maybe I could just like cancel the stream and just immediately head there. But yeah, it's just not possible, man. It's just not possible. So yeah, lesson learned. I'm just not going to miss on the tickets, and but I'm also gonna make sure that Paul also buys a ticket because I really want to see Paul. Like, it's been years and I really want to meet Paul in person and just like get to know the person that I've been friends with for like 7 years actually. For 7 years now, right? A little bit more, right? Get more connections, because that's very important. So yeah, but the one thing that was very consistent in February was yeah, simply like the rehearsals with the vocalist. I am so excited, right, to finally be able to work with that vocalist, because it took me quite a bit to write the lyrics for the song, and yeah, it was always a hassle. She always asked me, hey, how are the lyrics going? And I just had nothing to show, right? So yeah, once I like made her that Christmas present in the form of the completed lyrics, yeah, it was just a matter of finding some time, right? In January I couldn't because I was working, but then in February, we went right straight at it, and yeah, it's going pretty great. It's going pretty great. So we currently had 2 rehearsals, and we're gonna have 2 more right? Tomorrow and then Tuesday, and then on Thursday, we're gonna record some vocals. It's gonna be the very first time I'm actually recording something in a professional studio for my own projects. I don't know, I'm very excited. I'm really excited about that. So, yeah. But we still need to iron out a couple of issues on the track itself. So, I'm just really looking forward to seeing this track completed. And I'm just hoping that I'll actually meet the deadline to finally, like, well, to finalize everything about the EP. It might happen that I might have to, like, move it back a week. Because I still need to finish, well, it's not just like the visuals, it's also like promotion material, all the posts that I have to do, stuff behind the scenes, or like track breakdowns. I also want to do those as well. Right, all these things still take some time and effort and work, obviously, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish everything in time. You know how I said, like, yo, I want this to release on the 21st, right, of March. That was the plan originally, but I think it might actually be the 28th, right? Because, yeah, I don't know if I can get everything in time, because the one bottleneck that I currently have is visuals. I don't know DaVinci Resolve, and I'm not, like, experienced with video editing software in general, right? I was just kind of like, yeah, up until this point, I was just like bodging everything. I never did something like how's it called? A scene script where you like write down specifically what you want. I never did that because I know that I don't have the skills to accurately represent that. With music, I know that, okay, I have this specific skill set and I know what I'm capable of. So I can, so there I am able to write down, okay, I want this in this track, I want this section to include that, I want this and this and that, right? And I can just like, yeah, work out the list step by step. But with video, it's just, no, it doesn't work like that. I need to, yeah, I need to get very much creative. I need to like, improvise. I need to improvise. That's a word. And I need to improvise a lot. So, yeah. But I think that it's still coming together pretty well, right? So, yeah, we're gonna be looking forward to that. So, yeah. What else? What else? What else? Hang on a minute. So, like, yeah, we also have, like, the work on the Echo Rift collab, right? I haven't heard back from Jonah at the moment, but I think the track is, at least the instrumental part is done, I think. I might have to still clean up the rock section, the second drop, basically, right? But other than that, I think that the track is already done. I just need to like talk about like vocals, if the track is even gonna have vocals. I mean, I wrote the track to include vocals, yes, but who knows? Yeah, I still need to wait for Jono to like tell me, hey, what should we do? And after that, yeah, we had the Enum collab, right, which we're working on, and right now the Sherwood remix, because one of the things that I want to publish for April specifically is the Sherwood remix, because on the 26th, I think it was. Let's see if I'm correct. Chime Etherborn. Etherborn LP. What was the release date of that? That was the 25th. The 25th of April, which is going to be a Saturday, right? That's when I want to release the Sherwood remix, because it's the anniversary of the LP, and yeah, I think that for a track of this size, I think it's appropriate to like release it on the anniversary. So yeah, did the stream chat disappear? I'm not sure. I'm just like refreshing the widget for a moment. Oh yeah, it did disappear. Holy shit. Damn. Whoa, no, don't move it. There it is. That's weird. Okay. Well, I'm glad that the chat also doesn't work. So there's like another like scuff factor. Fantastic. So yeah, that's what we're gonna work on today. Wonder if I'll ever be on any EDM festival in my region in Russia. Surely, at some point. Yeah. At some point, once the world gets a bit better. Oh yes. Hire Jared. Would be interesting, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a good move. Don't get me wrong, Jared is awesome, right? But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe in the future. The stream chat is, yeah, it did disappear, so yeah. Of course, Jonah would do a rock section. I mean, of course. Of course. I mean, the original idea was to do a gent section, right? Which got me quite excited so that I could, like, flex on Tao. But the problem is that, in the end, the gent section just didn't work for the track. So it turned more into, like a... I was about to say punk rock. They're like rock, metal section, progressive metal, whatever. Right? Just cool shit with e-guitars. So, yeah. Bro is alive. Hopefully also. Yo, what's up, Matze? Yes, I am alive. My death was greatly exaggerated. So, yeah. Been doing pretty well. How about you? I haven't heard from you, like, yeah, 2 months now. 2 months now. Like, I wanted to do something with my friend from high school, right? Who's in the chat right now. Some time ago, but I think he got busy because he's working in the ambulance service, right? And it's always incredibly busy in the ambulance service at the Red Cross. Sorry, yeah. So yeah. But how have you been? How have you been? John T. Hello, the gentleman. Yes, we're talking about gent. What's up, Orel? The gent. God, I really need to like get more into e-guitars. But I'm in saving mode. In saving. Look. It's probably gonna. I'm probably gonna get another job like in the second half of 2026, right? And once I'm like employed and actually am getting some money, I think I'm gonna like save up for an e-guitar, because I do kind of want to get into it. Because yeah, I mean, this like so far I've only played with classical guitars, right? But I think it also helps to like learn about electric guitars and learn how this thing over here works. Because I barely used it, right? So yeah, it's more prog metal. Yeah, okay, I see. Gentco Rift. That is such an amazing nickname. Gentco Rift. Fascinating. You know what's also fascinating? The chat died once again. That is weird. It's like the entire internet down. Yeah, but there it goes. Whee! Is the entire internet down, or why is everything failing? It's just weird. But oh well. Literally wanted to call like 1 hour ago. Oh, did I miss a call? Oh, I didn't. Okay. a little bit late now because I'm streaming, but maybe afterwards in the evening. Yeah, doing good. Back to being an electrician. Yes, since civil service time is up. I'm still right. You're at the Red Cross because of civil service. Ah, I see. Yeah, because Matt's over here is working originally worked as an electrician, but yeah, here in Australia we have civil service, and you have to work at the Red Cross for, I think it was half a year. So yeah. Okay. I'm still a licensed paramedic now, though. That is great. That is great. So that means if I'm about to die, you can save me, which is good, very good. So, can you not turn your classical guitar into an electric guitar? The answer is no. I know this may have a piezo or a pickup or whatever you want to call it, right? But I did try it once. Whoops. I did try it once, like just running it through Archetype Nolly, the amp, right? And nah, the tone isn't great. Yeah, it's like the tone isn't great, and the tone dies off like very quickly because the strings are nylon. They don't ring out for that long. So yeah, it doesn't work that well. I mean, if you don't have any other guitar as a makeshift e-guitar, yeah, sure, but best to go with actual steel guitars, but with steel strings, I mean. Matt, Mr. Subnautica himself. Yes, that's true. That's true. Oh god, this does remind me. I have like a gigantic list of games that I wanna play. God, the problem is, you know what? I have a very specific problem, and that is that I cannot enjoy games anymore, because I know that once I really get into a game, I just can't stop playing it. And I want to be productive with music, right? Because, well, music is kind of like my job, so to speak. So if I get, like, really into video games, I will be really unproductive on the music production side. And I just can't switch between the two or find a balance, right, between the two. Yeah, this tends to happen with, like, any game that I play. It happened with Xenoblade Chronicles X. It tends to happen with Minecraft. That's happened with Minecraft. I had to like stop playing Xenoblade 1 specifically because I was like really getting into it, but it was also super tiring, and I actually wanted to like work on music, so right? I'm the type of person who just like hyperfixates on one specific thing, and if I really want to like hyperfixate on one specific thing right now, it's music, right? I really want to like put my foot on the gas and get some stuff done for music. So, yeah. Okay, so it's 9 months. I was wrong. I apologize. And not just the Red Cross. There are many institutions that offer service time. Yeah, of course. Of course, because you can also go to the military for civil service. Yeah. But I mean, hey, being a paramedic is pretty useful. Yeah. Subnautica Man, yep. As I said, I haven't gotten around to below zero. Right, below zero is also a thing. God. Maybe I should just like stream me playing games, but the problem is that this is not really entertaining or like interesting to watch, because it's me playing and commentating, and that's it. Right, it's not as interesting than something like people watching me make music live, right? I remember like Paul tried doing like gaming live streams back in the day, and they just didn't work because it wasn't really interesting, right? And yeah, I'm also noticing that this is not really that interesting unless the streamer themselves are also like super interesting to watch. I don't want to like say that Paul is not interesting to watch, but if the only content is, okay, you watch someone play a game and that's it, you know? I could maybe like, this did work for games like Minecraft / Bed Wars, right? Because in those games, well, the content was basically always the same, right? And it did leave a lot of room for, well, the streamer to like just, well, for me, the streamer, for me to like just either commentate or talk about stuff, right? It was fun, it was chill, it was relaxing, and it worked, yeah. And that worked pretty well. Right back when I streamed Bed Wars, it was pretty good. But I don't play Bed Wars anymore. Or if I do, I rarely play it because, I don't know, it's not that enjoyable anymore. And right now I'm not in my 2-week Minecraft phase, so turning this into streaming content just, I don't know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Maybe in the future, if people are more interested in gaming streams, that would be great, but right now, a little bit difficult, so yeah. Not as good as the original, but still really nice. That's referring to Below Zero, yeah. I heard it was not as great, but I mean, it's Subnautica. It's pretty good, yeah. You say that, I'm playing Terraria and watching JoVio when I should be doing physics. Yeah, but the problem is that you are playing Terraria, not me. And there's a difference, right? You playing Terraria is more engaging than someone else playing Terraria for you, so to speak, right? That's kind of the dilemma with streams. So yeah. Why not combine music and gaming in one stream? This sounds like a really stressful thing, but you know what? It sounds really funny. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. You know what? This could maybe work, because like, I recently changed my screens, because back then I had like a primary monitor to the center and one to the side, right? And yeah, after like years of working like that, I just like I just realized that it's like really uncomfortable to always be looking at like to your left or to your right if you have it the other side. And I noticed, hey, every single music producer actually has a screen at the top and one at the bottom. I tried that, and that's great. That is fantastic, because I can have the playlist at the top screen and like a tiny view of the mixer at the bottom, which is great because then I have a bit of empty space, even more at the bottom, right? And that's where I'm putting my OBS program, which is fantastic, right? Back then I used 3 screens, right? So I would have either Discord or OBS on a 3rd screen, so I wouldn't lose track of my scenes. But now that I'm only using 2 screens, right? Where should I put OBS? Just put it below the mixer. I don't need the mixer to be a screen big, right? So it's great. It is fantastic. I really enjoy this screen setup, one at the top, one at the bottom. And you know what? Maybe I can like set it up so like the top screen can like can be either Minecraft, or I could like go back to Splatoon. I don't know. Been getting like, I think like last month I got back into Splatoon because I found a way to like, I fixed my router basically, and I was able to play online again. So I was getting back into Splatoon, and I really enjoyed it. It was amazing. I played through the story mode. I played through the DLC. And it was good times. Good times. It was a lot of nostalgia. Maybe I should do some Splatoon streams. Right? Splatoon at the top screen. FL at the bottom screen, and just like somehow switch between the two, or like manage to do both things at the same time. I think this would be really entertaining because I would be like so stressed out. I'm famously known for not being able to multitask at all, right? And I think people seeing me suffer in my inability to multitask and not being able to concentrate on both things at the same time is perfect content. Because people like watching other people be miserable, right? Live on stream. Because it's like, we call it Schadenfreude, right? You just laugh at at someone else's misery, right? So, yeah, you know what? Matt said that is a great suggestion. I'm gonna consider that. That's gonna be fun. So, yeah. A Lethal Company stream. It's also a suggestion, right? Could be nice. Could be nice, though. I need to find people to... need to find people to actually play Lethal Company. I know that I technically do have people, but... who knows? It'll be fun. I can always add some shit on Discord too. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I think that's pretty fun, yeah. Make music to add to the game to then play it on stream. Wait, how does that... So I make music for the game, and then I play the game with the music that I made, and I'm playing the game live on stream, which contains the music that I made beforehand on stream that I'm then playing on stream. This sounds interesting. Sounds interesting, but a bit weird. I can see this working with a game like Minecraft, where you can add your own tracks with a resource pack. But no idea. No idea. Yeah. I remember making a Subnautica style track way back when. True. I also made a Subnautica style track, and it was called Speed of Thought. Because I was very much inspired by the Subnautica soundtrack. Absolutely, yep. I was addressing the previous conversation topic about focusing on... Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. Okay, whoops. Whoops, I apologize. I apologize. But I mean, my point still stands. But like, you know, it's more interesting for you to play the game than for someone else to play. But the thing about like focusing on things, yeah, I get that. So yeah, I thought Sherwood remakes, yes, but like the thing is, this was technically supposed to be a talk stream, right? But then I had to like postpone the other stream to the talk stream. So now it's like a mixture of both. I'm doing like a small little talk at the very beginning, right? Well, small. We're like 40 minutes in. And then we're going to do some production stuff. So, yeah. Fourth monitor. I think I'm good with 2. I'm realizing that having the limitation of just 2 screens is actually more... It makes you more productive. Back then when I had 3 screens, it was a bit of a mess. Especially because I had like 3 different screens, right? Like the main monitor was this guy? No, wait, it was... Wait, what was it? Like back then I had like a laptop. This was the secondary screen, right? I had like a very... well, nowadays you call it old. It's a screen from BenQ. They make some pretty good screens, mind you. The Zoe monitor. And that was my secondary screen. Then when I got the tower, I had the 2-in-1 PC monitor screen. It was like a Medion like office screen with a touch screen on it. That was the main screen. The Zoe was the secondary. Then I had a third BenQ, but like a very old one that still used VGA, right? As a third screen for Discord, right? It was a mess because they had different ratios and the image quality was always different. Also, the Medion screen was super uncomfortable because it was just like it was sitting on the desk and it was leaning forward, so I had to always be like this, looking at the screen. It was just not comfortable, right? Then I upgraded to these 2 screens over here, the PQ gaming monitors, right? Which are pretty good for their price, mind you. And yeah, I never look back. I may have downgraded to 2 screens, but honestly, I feel a lot more productive that way. So yeah, I don't think I need a 4th monitor. Become Flint Lockwood. I'm afraid I'm not that cultured. Who is Flint Lockwood? I'm gonna Google that. Oh, Flint Lockwood is the... I'm stupid. The guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I didn't watch that movie, unfortunately. So, yeah. At a Subway Surface corner. No. At a Goon corner. No. At a Feet corner? Okay, sure. No. This is not gonna happen. I'm sorry, Sky, but unfortunately, no. This is a Christian stream. So, back on PC now? That's great. That's great. I have 3 monitors feeling good with 3 different ratios. Damn. Damn, bruv. Anyways, yeah, I think I yapped enough. We're gonna like work on the Sherwood remakes. As a reminder, this is a Sherwood remix, not a Mindburn remix. I know that the title says that it's a Mindburn remix, but it's not a Mindburn remix. It's a Sherwood one. It's just that the drop that you're about to hear sounds like a Mindburn remix, even though it's not. What I mean by this? I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you what I mean by this, because this is not a Mindburn remix. But I thought, hey, it would be very funny to make it seem like a Mindburn remix for the second drop, because Mindburn is like a very cool track, right? But not as good as Sherwood, which is why I'm remixing it. But I'm trying to make it seem like it's a Mindburn remix. But no, it is not. It's a Sherwood remix, right? So I cannot stress enough that I cannot stress enough how much of a Sherwood remix this actually is, right? It is a Sherwood remix. It is a Sherwood remix, whether you like it or not. Okay? You don't get a say in this. You don't have a choice, right? I have the choices. I'm the one with the FOP. I control everything. You control nothing. You can only watch in abject horror or in awe. Pick your poison. By the revelation that this is actually a show. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Here, this is the drop. Yep. Okay, now, I know you have a lot of questions right now. First of all, Agente. I'm not called Agente. Holy shit, did I just mess up my own alias? This is unbelievable. Okay, no, the stream is over. This is just... Okay, no, sorry. Jovio, what the fuck? And the answer to that is, fuck you. So, yeah, the second question is, okay, so I just listened to this, and this already sounds finished. Do you still have to work on this section? And the answer is yes, because it is not finished. Your ears are like so inferior to my ears, right? That you're not listening to the things that aren't there at the moment. Did that make sense? The point is, I still need to add some things, right? Because, yeah, it sounds somewhat finished, but there are still things that I want to add, right? Because this may sound like a complete behemoth, but it's not enough behemoth in there. Do you understand what I mean? No? Great, you don't have to. So, also, just as a reminder, I did not prepare anything, so as always, this may be a little bit scuffed. So, yeah. It is hitting so hard. It is supposed to be hitting you like a truck, right? So, yeah. Jovio is Camellia confirmed. No, I'm not. If you want to know who Camellia is, he recently released a Hello 2026 track. That's Camellia, and I'm not Camellia. So don't ever get that wrong again, or I will come to your house. Anyways. Ugh. God damn, bro, evolved quite a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's been, yeah. Yeah, it's been, yeah. I don't think my style changed as much, but definitely how I mix and plan things. That for sure. So, yeah. Jovio, don't detonate me yourself. I detonate myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to detonate myself. Listen, I apologize profoundly to Jovio because it was a slip up and I didn't want to detonate him. Please don't cancel me. I'm still like just... I'm a human being. I know this is not like... I don't want it to sound like an excuse because it isn't. And I want to take responsibility for getting that wrong. So yeah, I'm making it official. I'm sorry. Jovio, please unblock me. Anyways. And I agree, this section seems a bit lackluster. Okay, at least one person who has good ears. Yeah. Got it. You have your picture. We don't see it. Okay, good. You should mute every channel and play the almond break. Sure. Where is the almond break? Where is the almond break? There is the almond break. Hello, almond break. Here. Wow, amazing. That scared the fuck out of me. That scared the fuck out of me. Okay, sorry. Yeah, but not behemoth enough. Leave me alone. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so what did I need? I wanted more choirs, right? I wanted more scary sounds, right? And one of them was another choir layer over here. Okay, another choir layer over here. Yeah, with like a wacky chord, right? Diminished 7 chord, maybe. What the fuck? High bongo? It's doing that bug again where like one specific port, for whatever reason, is like reserved for... Yeah, one specific channel is like reserved for some drum thing. I don't know why that's in FL. They still need to fix that. Yeah, like I want like a high note. Maybe some clusters over here. It should not be tonal. It should not be tonal, right? I could also... Hang on. But I think for that I'm gonna open up another instance of Contact. First of all, new project file, because we all know that Contact is just... No, Contact is a very well programmed piece of software that definitely doesn't cause any issues to any PC system. Let's see if that gets Native Instruments out of debt. It probably isn't going to, but who knows? Choir. I know that there was an effects section, right? That we can also use. Yes. It was playing for a moment. Where is it? Ja, Bruder. It's a D over here. Yeah, but which D is it? No, not this one. I'm like trying to find the right note. Is Smart Disable on for this? No, it isn't. Wait, then which note am I triggering? Give me a moment. Oh, no, it's not a D, it's a G. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, like, record this one out. Because, yeah, because I have to. No excuses. God, I still hate that I'm using the old layout for this section. The old, like, project template. Because, wait a minute. Mixer contact. Yeah. Because, like, back then I had a different, like, sorting system for the mixer, right? And, it was a lot more convenient to have everything in place, but I don't have that anymore. Well, at least for this... Oh, sorry. For this project file, I don't. So, yeah. This should be good, I think. I'm just going to normalize that and just put that over here because I'm just way too drunk right now. Right. Because that allows me to, like, just move the sample over here and just play around with it a lot more. And speaking of samples, hang on. This also... I want to record, like, a bunch of wacky stuff. Hang on. Which means... Ja, chill. Bitte chill deine Bosses. Can I use loot points? Is that allowed? Yes. So I can take this over here. And then we can, record it. Is this long? I think this is not long enough. I need to record like a lot of sustains. Right. So that's one. Falling choir. They're all just falling. I'm free. This is sustain choir. Sustain choir 1. Free falling. Here's the thing. Oreo suggested a diminished 7th chord. C, D sharp, F sharp, A. It would be great to know which one's C in this case. Okay, let's do C, D sharp, F sharp, A, and just pitch it down. That sounds good. And mind you, we can do some pretty fun stuff with the samples later. Sorry for the distortion. That is unprecedented. I have failed you. Sustain choir 2. Okay. You know what? If people know something about like chords and stuff, just like suggest me chords. Why not? I'm just gonna play around with different tones. How about something that's like very mumbled at the low end? That'd be fun. Just the like semitones kind of thing. Come on, so I'm gonna stop that. Yep. That's a wacky tone. I like that. That's what I'm looking for. Sustain choir. Sustain choir. Oh, you know what would also be interesting? Can I do that? No, it's using MIDI out. It would be great to use BRSO articulate, but I don't have that. Here. How about some staccato? How about this? Maybe longer. Maybe longer. Here. This one sounds good. Nah, this one sounds better. Okay. I'll just squash the tail. Good. Staccato choir. Nice. Oriole again with C. Just a minute. C, E, F sharp, and G sharp. How wacky does that sound? Ooh, okay. That was good. Nah. High layers. That sounds good. I just want like very... Yeah. Very scary layers. That's what I need. Staccato choir. Number 2. I'm gonna save just in case. Because we all know that Contact is a very stable piece of software. So yeah. Contact is good, very easy to handle plugin. Then you might be using Contact 5. Because back then it worked just fine. But after Contact 6, everything went to shit! Okay, sorry. Add a shepherd tone. You know what? That is an excellent idea. Why did I not think of adding a shepherd tone? In fact, how about I turn this... Do I even have a sub? I don't have a sub, no. No, but a shepherd tone is actually a very good idea. Where can I add a shepherd tone? I'll think about that later. I'll think about that later, because like, it needs to be like a very slow rising tone. If I do it very quickly, it's not gonna sound that great. Because like, I can't just like pick this and then just do this. No, that's time skew. I want shepherd. There. I can't really do that. But if it's very slow... It's like, oh god, what is happening? Yeah. I'm gonna have to think on where to add that. Oh, wait, I know where to add that. Over here! I'm gonna have to find some space in the, probably in the low mids, because this does have sub, and I do kind of want to keep the sub, because it's nice and crunchy. But hey, we got something. Thank you for the suggestion. Are you drunk? No, I don't drink. And if I do, then I'm celebrating, and I'm not celebrating. I'm never celebrating. Do I have... I could also add a low tone. For example, this guy. Or is it just by length? If it's by length, then nah, let's use the C1 here. Ow! Die. Sorry. That is confusing. What? Wait, this is a tone. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. This works. Let's record that again. Okay, just... Yeah. It takes some time to load. That is good. Alright, falling, choir, rising. Shopir. I will go to stream. I'm going to go sleep. Okay. Take a well rest. Have a nice sleep. Alright. The purchase fire, by the way. Thank you. Dankeschön. At a C half sharp. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. C half sharp. Can I do it? Can I do it? I'm gonna do another sustain. Yes. I'm gonna do this. Because a bass drum is C. This is C. Okay, no, high bongo is C. C half sharp. That's doing that again. Okay. Can I send... No? Let's see. C half sharp. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Because Sky told us so. Okay, let's do... Over here, C half sharp. Here. I was gonna record it. Right. So we have... also, let's do this. C half sharp, 11th, 12th, at 9 sustain, minor major over F flat, flat, over flat, flat, that would be D sharp. No, flat, flat, sharp. No, it would just be E. Minor. Okay, hang on. So, C half sharp, that I can do. 11th would be... Give me a second. The 3rd, 5th, 7th, 7th, 9th, 11th. That would be the 12th. Okay. At 9, we have the 9th over here. Yes. Sustain sus 4. Oh, wait, if it's at 9, then I have to remove the 7th. Sus. Well, I mean, okay. I have to choose one. Sus 4, minor or major, right? I'm going to choose sus 4. Over E in this case. Over E, which means... Can I even go that low? Wait a minute. I think no. No? Okay, then we have to pitch it up. And I think I'll leave it at that because I think the rest is just... Yeah. No. Oh, it doesn't even go that high. Shit, then I'm gonna have to do some funky stuff. Hang on. Maybe this? Is something overlapping? Okay, nothing's overlapping. Good. Yeah, sure. Fine. Fine, I'll take that. Okay, it should be a little bit more... It should be a little bit longer. Here. Add a Lydian Aeolian... That doesn't make sense. That's a scale, not a chord. You fool. Okay, so now we have another one. Oh wait, I can use my scrolling wheel. As far as I know. I can use my scrolling wheel. Yes. Mom, look at me. I can use my scrolling wheel. Okay, so this is sustain. 3. Sustain. 4. The naming must be consistent. Das ist das A und O. So we'll take that. I can remove the notes from here, I'd say. And I mean, we have sufficient samples. The G502X plus battery level is low. Really? What a shame. I guess I'll have to charge it. I guess I have a wired mouse now. Okay, so. Good. This is our material right now. So we have all these samples over here. And now we can do a bunch of shit to it. Right? For example. We already have some choir layers. But I'm gonna make some more room over here. How about I make them wider? I'm gonna make them super wide. So it's kind of like a stereo layer. Okay. Bloodborne type shit. Yeah, there's some tracks that in Bloodborne that do kind of have these like wacky clusters. So yeah. I was bullshitting. How did you make it work? I'm just built different. You think you can fool me? No. I fool you. Trying to troll you, but I accidentally contributed to the track. Yep. That's me. And yeah, when it comes to these staccato choirs, I'm gonna immediately reverse them. Cause like I can take this and just like play random notes. That sounds cool as shit. so yeah. Oh, maybe I should like put them on a. Let's put them on a channel. And should I record it? What would be the best approach? Sustain, staccato. I'm gonna try a couple of things. How about, where is it? Faceplant, and we're gonna add one of the samples over here. This might not sound that great because I can't really move the pitch more than 2 semitones, which is just weird, but we can try anyways. Like, I wish I had a lot more range. Wait, how did you quickly route all these things? I just selected them. Select this and then just like click. Wait. Reset. Like, I'm not sure if FL12 has that, but like you can select multiple channels over here in the channel rack, and then you can just go to the mixer and just like do channel routing, route selected channels to this track. Done. Yeah. Whoops. You can alt click to reset the routing. Oh, really? Alt click. Oh, that's useful. Okay. Thanks. Cheers. Cheers. I didn't know that. Okay. Do you want me to eat real quick? Okay. Have a nice meal. Yeah, how about that? Maybe I should pitch it down a little bit. Okay. Let's pick a couple notes, for example. Here. Ow, no, I just wanted to experiment. Why did you have to ear rape me? Any way to like give all the samples some attack? Otherwise, that's fine too. Yeah, okay. So now we can just record like a bunch of ghostly sounds. Yeah, but it should be buddy. It should last a little bit longer than that. It should last more than 5 minutes. Anyways. By the way, Jovi, I'm on the Discord again. Okay. That's nice. Welcome back to the Discord. Welcome back. You fool! Okay, so we have this. I don't think it's that tragic if it like if it cuts off. You can automate channel routing, but like, when would you ever want to do that? I don't know, but it's fun, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you ever want to automate the channel routing? Did you check if it's like clickless, right? Because like if you do that with the bypass, the mute solo buttons, because you can also automate those. Yeah, it's just like you'll get a click, right? It is clicky. Yeah, okay. Like, I don't know why I would want to do that, but okay, sure. I don't know what Gal was thinking, but yeah, sure, fine, why not? See, that's the thing about FL. You just like get the possibility. No one knows why you would want to do that, but you still get the possibility. So yeah. Although on second thought, maybe it's not a good idea to give you that possibility. Maybe. Okay, yeah, no, that already sounds too wacky. Okay, so like once. We can run it through the granulizer once. And that sounds pretty decent, so yeah. Good. Which means, so with that in mind, if we have a section that is complete ear rape, what can I play to make it sound interesting? No. Easy. Easy. So if I take this and... Right. I think I'll just take that. Yes. Then I can take one of the sustains, for example. Actually, I wanted to take the first one, this guy. And also play that. Yoy. I'm gonna route everything to the same channel. Yeah. The click isn't too bad though, but it's still clicky. If it wouldn't click, that would be fantastic. But it's clicky. No! Let's do something like this. Let's have it like pitched down, actually. Like, for example, how about this? You're like, not that much. Wait, take a guess why it's clicky? You soft... What? How? Why is it clicky? Is it because of the plugins themselves? No, plugins, because of the latency compensation thing. Or what? Which would be more like this. Also, this should probably have this. Exactly. So if you have an empty mixer track, there's no clicks. Oh, but that's still very stupid. Like, bro, just let me. If you give me the option to automate this, then at the very least, I want it to work flawlessly, right? Also, you know what? I'm gonna turn down the master for your hearing experience. And also mine. This is not a good spot. Actually, let's reverse it. Let's take this. Oh, I forgot completely about this. Yes. But the thing is, hang on. What to do? Hang on. Could do this. So it like chops off. Let's say, for example, or I do let it ring out. Hang on. I'm still trying to like figure out what exactly I want to do over here. Like over here it should probably stop. So it's like here. Also, why is there like a hang on. There's like a sample over here that I don't like. This guy probably. Yep. How did this glass... yeah. That's by design, actually. That's by design. This is supposed to be like a part that just fucking destroys your ears. Should I actually add more? Yeah, sure. Let's add another one. This guy, for example. Hang on. Whoop. You're a little. Yeah. Here. Actually, how about some reverb? The thing is, this cuts off at some point, right? Yes. How do I do about that? I could maybe add reverb to that, but like, it's not going to sound great. It's just not going to sound great. Oh, actually, you know what? No. Let's do the following. No reverb. Just take this and reverse it. Yeah, just do that. Ooh, that doesn't sound bad. This guy, I think, could use some reverb. Oh, but there's still like a... Wait. Yeah, and the reverb should still have the fluttering. Or I use a layer. I think that's gonna be way too much ear rape if I do this. Yeah, forget it. Vergiss es, Alter! Ah, no, wait, but hang on. There is, Dingens. There is, Rift. Rift sounds always good. Because it has that very creepy tone. Yeah, we can use that. We can absolutely use that. Hello from Madrid! Pablo! How was the ride? How was the ride? Everything alright? We're making ear rape music. Because that's my most favorite thing to do. In the afternoon. But only in the afternoon. Okay, but you know what? Then I'm gonna put this one over here. Yeah. This sounds good. Holy shit. The house has to mute it. Okay, let's try that. Let's see. Doesn't have the same thing. Every single video has been freezing past one. So it was not just my stream. It was not just my stream. But would you look at that? No, because we had like some... We did have some like stream issues at the very beginning, right? Where the stream would like buffer, even though my connection was kind of fine. So it's not my problem, it's YouTube. Silly YouTube, why would you do this to me? Why would YouTube ever do this to me? This is unfortunate, yeah. But I mean, okay, I think it did somewhat stabilize. It's only on the mobile app, though. Only on the mobile app? Because, like, I also checked on my browser on my PC, and it's also happening over there. So, yeah. Okay, and also the one thing that I can do, just for you, Tao, is I can turn it down. Actually, I can just take this and do this here. That sounds good. So, which ones are these? These are part of the, of this. Yeah, as you can see, it's just a bunch of nasty stuff. Lol, lol. I think best to do this. PC works fine. Then it must have fixed itself on PC, and it still has some issues on mobile. 100%. 100%. This is... What do we do about this? We could also do we could also use a layer for that. I think it would be beneficial to our operation. But okay, good to know that it's like not just me. No, I thought I was going crazy because like my connection was kind of lacking, but it wasn't like bad. So yeah, okay. And this also needs somebody wants no. This also needs this guy, yeah. Some volume. Hey? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? No. No, this guy? Normal reverb. Normal reverb. This guy's gonna get normal reverb. No one can say a thing. Over here. Fruity balance. But, yeah, we have that. Okay. And then we can, like, slowly increase the volume and then decrease it. Like, so. Good. Also, one thing, the snares. I might have to do some funny business. And that funny business is called punishment drums. I want to try adding some cymbals, but I was specifically interested in... Do I have a snare that's like... whose transient is like kind of fucked up? I'm gonna kind of layer it over here, right? Yeah. It's a Revance thing. Ah, okay. Yeah, it could also be that. Though that wouldn't explain why I was also doing some weird stuff. Or not, because I am using LibreWolf, which has U-Block. It could have been U-Block. Huh. Oh well. Anyway, how are you doing? I am doing excellent. Thanks for asking. Okay, that didn't work. Hang on. Ow. Okay, no, the symbol. Off of that. I need this to be, like, very crude. Oh, whoops. How's that sound? It doesn't sound good. Or how about this? What if I use it as a sweep texture? I think that's better. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Pretty good. Did some groceries today. Talked about, you know, what happened this month. I don't know, let's use a bit crusher actually. And yeah, we're working on the Mindburn section of the Sherwood remix. So yeah. Watching it from the mall. Yes, the perfect place to watch Jovio streams. Wonderful. I found out that I'm gonna chill for a bit before the big thing. Yeah. Get some rest because you need to be well rested for these events. That's true. Flip. All right. But anyways, have fun. Have fun. That's very important. Something blah, blah, blah. I was thinking something like this. No, I think it... Let's try with the wave shaper if that's better. doesn't work. Okay, maybe it's because I suck at making symbols. No, I suck at, like, making symbols. Or it's simply because the symbol sucks. Okay, hang on, wait a minute. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Agant, why are you like this? And my answer would be, don't call me Agant. Who is that? Oh, no. Is there a reverb on the snare? Because there's still like a tail somewhere. Oh wait, there is. I should probably freeze this. Shit. Give me a second. Here. It didn't even record. Sad. Okay, give me a second. Then we don't use this. Oh, what the fuck? That's a sausage. That's a sausage. Okay, you know what? To better control, like, the tail, I think what you're gonna just use samples, because that's a lot more cleaner and better and nicer. Right over here. Ow. Ah, but I still need the sidechain signal, which I'm just gonna add over here. And I'm also gonna have to check on which volume this was. Do I even need to know? This is already normalized. Okay, fine. -9, good. Tail be gone. There's still a tail somewhere. Where? Oh, this guy also has a tail. You gotta be kidding me. But I think this is actually an easy fix. Hang on. How about a gate? Or rather, a gate on the reverb itself. I think that makes a lot more sense. Because I can't be like automating the entire time. Input 3 and 4. Yeah, sure. We can add this. Give me another audio input. Put that over here. Sidechain over there. And then I just have to do this. Good. Okay, problem solved. But there is still a tail. Where? Did I forget about the crash? The symbol. I did. Whoop. Gee, where does the thing end? Because it's like... Okay, let's check now. What does it sound? It sounds like this. Oh, whoop. Should I switch back to... Maybe. Because here it doesn't matter all too much if the tail is there or not. So, yeah. Why not? What if you remove all those 4 bars completely? No. Okay, that should be good. And I think I need to unmute a couple things, but let's do that step by step. Let's see. Here we can add different stuff. Different fun stuff. For example, something like this. We're going to reverse that, because why not? And let's add that back. We can use a different part of that sample. Why not? Okay. Okay, this sounds different now. Why? What's this? Why? Someone explain this to me. Bro. Dumb. Okay. Okay, just once. I need to listen to this at full volume to see. Yep. Hang on a minute. That didn't even... Okay, it doesn't sound bad. Good. The symbol, I mean. That is great. That is fantastic. That is excellent. So just a quick question. Why do I have so many empty effects layers? Brother, I need to save some space. La 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 la. And delete. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna reduce master volume again for your listening experience. Let's see. We could also add the fluttering to that. Hang on. There. But not... sorry, but not that extreme. Just a little bit. Okay, then over here. This is the same, yes. But that's the race over here, okay. I'm just gonna have to sort this for a moment because, like, organization is... Actually, why did you go for such kick snare patterns? Because it's supposed to throw you off. It is supposed to throw you off. Again, this is a Sherwood remix, right? But then you're listening to something that's like... It sounds like a Sherwood remix, but no, it isn't. Right? Okay, let's see. Does it need... I'm gonna try with reverb, see if that sounds better. Didn't sound bad. I did not dislike it. Let's see. Also, by the way, I'm gonna play around with the with these guys a little bit. This is reversed, and gonna record everything in this Edison instance over here. And just that should be good. I'm gonna once again put this over here. Route and save the project file apparently. Okay, pitch it down a little bit and use some looping points. Ja. Should I add a VR type Reese? Well, it's over here. Right? This guy. It's not the best Reese I made, but it works. It works. Yum 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 yum. Yeah, this should probably be muted, bro. It is. Good, good, good. It is. Excellent. Over here I have like a kick. A kick. Maybe I should do some funky stuff with the snare. Hang on. Let's do like another Edison recording bullshit thingy for the winsies, and I'm just gonna add like an effector. Why not? And then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna no wait. That didn't work. No, that's reverb. I want grain. Whoops. Why do you always start streaming right when we close the store? I don't know. Because it's fun, I guess. Whoops. And whoop. Chill. Deine Basis. Okay. Okay. This seems interesting. Also, Tao, if you wanna like know why I'm doing this, listen to Mindburn. Chime. Mindburn. Because the section is derived from that. Okay. Actually, no, wait, I'm gonna send it to you over on Discord. I'm gonna send it over to Discord. Here. Because so far it seems random. It is random. It's supposed to be random, right? So, yeah. Hold up, wait. Beep, 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 beep. Ow! Do not. Never do that. I should probably start even earlier over here. No, it doesn't work. Here? No. Ah, this guy. For sure. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Then we can do some reverse business. Oh, right. Whoop. Gut, dann hätten wir das. Hier. This has the Mysteria layer. Yes, it does. Good, then we can add more fun things. The screams of the innocent. You know what? I'm gonna add it straight from there. I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. We should also try some like frequency shifter automations. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh! Usually I would like... Usually I would remove the click from the low pass, but I mean... If a section sounds like it's like a demon corrupting your entire PC, then you know what? I wouldn't say it's that bad. But I'm gonna try to like pitch it even further down. Don't. Okay, this is way too loud. Hang on. Here. Fuck, what do I do for this guy? I could add, hang on. Some of these funny sounds. Yeah, how about that? Oh wait, I'm gonna add them to an Edison. I'm just gonna chop one small little piece over here. Yeah. So you chose to remix So you chose to remix the unremixable song. Yes! Finally, you got it. Amazing. No. There. And over here, we're also going to take this guy and also do some recordings. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's do, let's try this. I couldn't hear it because it was, yeah. How it sound like. It doesn't sound that interesting. Okay, fine. Let's try. I'm a typewriter. I'm a typewriter. Look at me, guys. I'm a typewriter. Okay, I didn't want to do that, but sure, fine. What do we have? Here. Then we can add a couple of things from there. Yeah. And thus, the cycle of violence continues. Let's try this. Yeet. from there we can choose a little bit of this. Here. What the fuck? Okay. But you know what? One thing that I'm gonna do is add. No, not Dynastia. I wanna add Anina. Yeah. Okay. So the thing about Anina is that it can actually like make things sound a lot more subtle. Wait. Okay, doesn't sound great. Please play the entire FOB from beginning without skipping. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw in the build-up as well. Why not? Yeah. That's the idea. I like the last part the most. No kidding! It is the best part. It's like I'm doing this section specifically so that people will hate the first part, right? Just so that the last part stands out a little bit more, right? That's the thing. So. I forgot this was very loud. This is really Eurapia. Hang on. Maybe I should like not do. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do it without the glitches because with the glitchy shit over here, it just sounds so Eurapy. I wanted to look at this again because, also, by the way, I should probably turn this down. Yeah, that's a lot snappier. No, because like in the rehearsals, I like used a fresh FL instance, and it had like a very snappy zoom in and zoom out function. I was like, yo, I need that. So yeah. So Reese, yes. These guys I'm gonna put down below. There's a neuro over here that isn't supposed to be there. Let's put that over here. Ah, I'm pitching it. That's why. Okay. Maybe I should actually record it. Hang on. Nice Reese, bro. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, so that, you know, I don't have to worry about the pitch automation. Yes. The mix is actually fine. Nothing feels ear rapey. That is good to hear. You know, making a section that is supposed to sound like ear rape but isn't actually raping your ears. Yeah, that's very nice to hear. I have 0 animations in my FL. Yeah, it's less distracting. Though in my case, it's like, if it doesn't like take 5 million years to zoom in, then yes. Tis a growl. I mean, technically, but like it's from a neuro sample, right? So can I ask what the fuck this is? If you want ear rapey mix example, let me... Oh no. I'm just gonna send something ear rapey. I hate this. It's not gonna... This is gonna be terrible. Let's see. Okay, you sent me something. I'm just gonna very quickly listen to it. What am I looking at? Oh god. What the heck is this? It doesn't show up on stream, right? No, it doesn't show up. Okay. Okay. What do we have? Ow. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's not terrible per se. Like, it's still kind of listenable. Yeah. The thing is, it has the benefit that it has sub, and the sub is distorting the entire master, which sounds relatively pleasant. For like an actual ear rapey mix, if you really want ear rape, you don't want a sub on the master. You want to do this, and then this, and that's ear rape. Ouch. here's the thing. This sounds different from what I remember. But it seems I'm hallucinating, because it's fine, apparently. Okay. Do you have any plugins like Ableton's Erosion? I do, in fact. There are two that I have. One of them is called Corrosion by Hornet Plugins, right? It's not... It doesn't add the same grit as Erosion, but it does add some pretty interesting noise. But then there's also another plugin that I found, just called Erosion Double T, right? Which literally is Erosion from Ableton. Someone like looked at the plugin and then just like made their own VST out of it. I'm not sure if they have a... Oh, okay. All right, and that was Erosion. I hope you enjoyed the plugin. Okay, what the fuck? I think it's because I have too many windows open. Yeah. So yeah, this is literally the same as Erosion from Ableton. So yeah. Voila. Do I want the... Sorry? Do I want the thing over here? I don't know. You know what? One thing... The one thing that I'm gonna do very quickly is freeze this. I'm gonna have to freeze it a couple times, so beware. Boom. Okay. Sorry. Here. Okay. Sorry. The reason why I'm doing that multiple times is because every single time it's gonna sound ever so slightly different over here. Or not. What the fuck? But it's supposed to sound different every single time! Oh well. Okay, so I don't need this. But there's another instance over here that I will also freeze. Yes. And I think that was it. Yes, good. So we'll take that. We'll take those and just mute them. Excellent. So, let's see over here. It's doing the exact same thing, but like, what the hell? There were a couple versions, a couple renders where this one Reese would always sound different every single time. Is it like actually doing the exact same thing? It's doing the exact same thing. What the fuck? I've been lied to. Oh well. I guess lesson learned. Alright, let's put this in a different mixer because I'm very, very lazy. And I'm also gonna go over here and do the same thing to this guy. Good. Excellent. Yes, 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 good. And then I can, yeah. Okay. Ja, chill deine Basis. Bruder, chill deine Basis. Mhm. I wanted to add strings actually, but like, okay, wait. Strings that like glitch out, right? That's what I mean. Nope. What the fuck? No. I'm very confused. What the hell? Strings high. Why is this at channel 6? No one will know. Yeah, look at this. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, I said the funny word. God damn it. The funny numbers. Ha! 6, 7, 6, 7. Ah! Damn it. Fuck. Okay. We're gonna have to do some trickery over here. Because I want that low B. So we're gonna do this. Or not. You could just not play it. Sure, fine. Ooh, guten Morgen. Gonna make a long. And we're gonna record. Nice. Yummy low end. I could eat it for breakfast. Nom nom nom. I'm gonna put it over here actually. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna put this back to normal. Ugh, sorry. Why did Google add that? I don't understand. Or should I just add bases? Hang on. No! Don't delete my bases! How about this? And then we can add digitales. Cause I need you omni. Sorry. I just really like that track. Repeater, starter, yes. When does it start? Over here, this guy. Okay, maybe it should last a little bit longer. Hang on, wait. Oh wait, I can automate that. Hang on. Wait, can I automate this? I can! Yeah! Rodex Sub Arena. Geil, Mann! I have no idea what that is. Okay, wait. Oh wait, it's yeah, it's a little different. Just a tiny bit different. Ein kleines bisschen anders. Ich bin ein kleines bisschen anders. Okay, here. Then I can use a high pass like so to just yeah, remove it from the picture entirely. Here. Maybe after this hit, it should phase out completely. Yes. Okay, so we have this, and now we can beef this up. No, 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 no. OTT. Oh, wait. Now just get quieter. Yep. Gold Electro, hello, what's up? A monster is coming. Yep, that's basically a monster chasing you. Yep, sounds like it. Oh, right. Oh, it's still playing. Whoop. Gong. Where's the gong? I think a gong would be pretty fitting in this case. So I'm just gonna add this one. Whoops. Wrong part. Okay. Good. For how long have we been live? Almost 2.5 hours. Should I continue? Nah, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it over here. Did some pretty good progress. Well, progress. I added more stuff. Yes, and that was my main goal. My main goal is to blow up. And then act like I don't know nobody. Hi. Weird individual. But okay, let's listen to this entire section. How about that? Right. Yes, it's. I think it sounds much better. Like, this sounds much better than the previous versions. The previous versions were just ear rape. This still sounds like ear rape with purpose. Also, one thing that I want to try out. Does that sound weird? Maybe with a crash huge. Yeah, that's a bit better, yeah. Yeah. I think that's a lot better. Okay. But yeah, I think we're done. God. No, because like I also am very hungry. This sounds actually quite good. Yeah. I like it. I enjoys it. Oh man. Also, wenn du den Kopf haben willst, kannst du jederzeit vorbeikommen und ich gebe ihn dir. Just gonna very quickly yeah, export this thing. Yes. Beep, 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 beep. Then drop. I'm gonna call it version 4 because I haven't worked on it in quite a while. I might have to revert back, but yeah, okay. So now it's happily rendering away. Oh man. This was a good session. Yes. After I have a bit more energy, I'm gonna like, I'm going to freeze all the choirs, right? Or in general, like freeze everything, right? So I don't have to like deal with, yeah, a bunch of tails and stuff. But especially the choirs, I'm gonna see if I can like turn them into a monolith for the, yeah, for the second, third then, where you have this like growl going, right? Because I also want some choirs over there, right? And I want them to sound messed up. But like I can't do that if I'm working with individual samples. So I think it's best to like put them all into one sample, one big sample, and just like, yeah, just like use the scrubbing tool. Noot. Just use the scrubbing tool to see if you can get some cool shit. And I think that's more efficient. So yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get some dinner. I'm gonna get some dinner, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Next stream is gonna be on Monday. We're gonna continue working on Ceres, I think. So yeah, hope you stay tuned for that. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Where's the outro? There it is. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.